Hey YouTube, it's ShryphonX here. Today, we're going to be talking about the ending of Kaiju number 8. Like and subscribe for more content. The ending of Kaiju number 8 felt too predictable. Let's delve into the review of Kaiju number 8 chapter 129. Kaiju number 8 might have the safest ending in recent manga, which could be a sign of concerning new trends in manga endings. In the previous chapter, the spirit of Director General Isao Shinomiya offered his human heart to revive Kafka, restoring his humanity. However, that's not the end of the story. The final chapter, Kaiju number 8 chapter 129, has 49 pages. The chapter begins with Kafka about to wake up, remembering the last thing he saw was Isao Shinomiya vanishing right in front of his eyes. As it turns out, Kafka has been in a coma for 4 months and has grown a stubble that makes him look a bit different. Here are some crucial statistics. Ever since the final wave, 1,136 kaiju have appeared, including 16 daikaiju, one of which is a special class kaiju. The total amount of damage is 56.4 trillion yen, or $564 billion US. There were considerable losses, but the fact that it wasn't as much as projected is nothing short of a miracle. As a result, Kaiju number 9's final wave is considered the most devastating attack in the history of the Japan Defense Force. As for Kaiju number 8, the public is kept in the dark, leading to much speculation about whether he's a new biological weapon, a kaiju with a human heart, or even an alien entity. Some even believe that Kaiju number 8 is a government conspiracy orchestrated by the national government and the Bureau of Subjugation to reduce the human population, with Kaiju number 8 serving as the mastermind. This discourse is reminiscent of Attack on Titan Season 1, when Aaron's Titan identity was revealed to the public. As Kafka shaves and dresses for work, he wonders how he still possesses a human heart. However, there's a greater mystery. The mysterious larva is still sleeping within his body. Kafka is uncertain how, but somehow, the spirit of Isao Shinomiya is preventing the spirits of the vengeful dead from causing chaos within his body. Alternatively, these spirits may have chosen to remain and bestow upon Kafka and the next generation their power. These questions will be explored later. But first, would this imply that Kafka might attain immortality, assuming kaiju can live longer lives than humans? This topic hasn't been explored since the focus has been on slaying them. Nevertheless, it's evident that the stakes for Kafka's life being at risk from transforming into a kaiju have vanished. The ending has made it clear that Matsumoto can have his cake and eat it too. Alternatively, one could argue that the spirits choosing to remain for the next generation have transcended revenge and will inspire hope. Kafka's attention shifts back to the present as Mina calls for him. The two share a unique bond. While they were close childhood friends, with Kafka's bravery inspiring Mina to become the strong woman she is today, their professional boundaries have prevented them from communicating more openly. Of course, no one should expect this pairing to be romantic. Both of Kafka's female leads, Mina and Kikoru, are his juniors, but with Mina being a close friend, the story should have at least shown some improvement in their ability to be friends outside of work. Perhaps this is the norm for them, and it can work for adult friendships. Kafka, not lacking in friends, is warmly greeted by his batchmates in the 3rd Division upon his arrival at the renovated Tachikawa base. Reno expresses his belief that Kafka will return home and welcomes him back, causing the older man to shed tears. Kafka then shares the endings of his fellow platoon leaders. Reno, Iharu, Haruchi, and Aoi will become platoon leaders in the 3rd Division starting next year. Analysts believe that the 3rd Division has the potential to surpass Gen Narumi's first vision in combat due to these 4 leaders. It's a shame that the story doesn't delve deeper into the other divisions or explore more of the supporting cast. Surprisingly, enlistment applications have quadrupled year after year, despite the anticipated drop due to the Kaiju number 9 incident. This surge has overwhelmed both Sashiro and Mina. Kikoru Shinomiya makes an extraordinary feat by becoming vice captain of the 1st Division after only 2 years. The former vice captain Hasegawa has been transferred to headquarters as an advisor, and Kikoru ensures to care for the lazy Jin Narumi with the same tough love that Hasegawa had. Kikoru's clear goal is to replace Narumi as the strongest and eventually become the captain himself. 7 identified kaiju were captured from the Kaiju No.8 incident. Notably, Kaiju No.10 has been weaponized and used by Sashiro. Number 12 is compatible with Sashiro's older brother, Captain Soichiro of the 6th Division. Number 9's tissue is securely stored under Level 6 sealing protocols at Ariake Base. In a supermarket, Kafka alerts nearby Defense Force officers about a kaiju in the area. Sashiro reminds Kafka that every research institute worldwide is eager to learn about Kaiju No.8, putting his life in danger if he reveals himself. A boy and girl, similar to Mino and Kafka before them, face a kaiju. The girl declares her intention to join the Defense Force and not be afraid to confront a kaiju. Overwhelmed by fear, the boy prepares to fight first, but then we see Kafka appear. He instructs the kids not to inform anyone else about his plan. The story concludes with Kafka transforming in front of the 2 kids, reaffirming that he will remain Kaiju No.8. Honest review of Kaiju No.8's ending. We have been expressing this for some time, and it is evident that Kaiju No.8 lost momentum too quickly and failed to capitalize on its intriguing premise. The concept of a 30-something adult possessing the nature of a kaiju, especially becoming the first full-fledged hybrid, had the potential to launch a franchise. This premise is similar to that of Tokyo Ghoul and Attack on Titan. Remember the Izumi Corporation responsible for the weapons and technology used to combat kaiju? We somewhat neglected the possibility of incorporating them into an arc that explores the flaws of unchecked capitalism, particularly one involving unethical experimentation and the creation of human kaiju weapons like Kafka. Alternatively, an arc could depict Kafka rebelling against the Defense Force to liberate his fellow hybrids. To enhance complexity, perhaps they and their human allies could team up with natural kaiju. We could explore the possibility of kaiju departing Japan or explain why there are no kaiju outside Japan, similar to how Jujutsu Kaisen did. Alternatively, we could involve America. As soon as Kafka's existence becomes known, they would likely seek to exploit his powers for global control. The unique politics of the board of officers and the defense officers, representing diverse sectors and interests, could have added depth to series like Fire Force. While Matsumoto may not have wanted to replicate those tried and tested ideas, the abrupt conclusion of Kaiju No.8 feels like a sign of exhaustion. Kaiju No.8's vigilante activities remain a secret while the Defense Force grows stronger than ever before. Kaiju No.8 is approaching 20 million sales, and introducing complexity to the story might either exhaust the author or make it stale. I understand these concerns, especially in the competitive and life-threatening anime and manga creation scene. However, the progression of Kaiju No.8 feels odd in retrospect. The story's simplicity stems from its deliberate omission of nuance. As the series progressed, the actual plot development diminished. The entire final arc is half the length of the story, and half of that arc is the final battle against Number 9 and eventually the Daikaiju of the Mairiki era. Characters barely get time to shine, and the pacing is drastically slowed down to accommodate the bi-weekly schedule. Matsumoto also wanted to excite the audience, so he revealed the true nature of Kaiju No.8. It was created from vengeful spirits. This revelation alone warrants an arc of its own, perhaps to explore or at least allow readers to digest it. Instead, this revelation was used to introduce stakes, which were then deflated with the idea of having another spirit, Isao, not only substitute Kafka's kaiju heart with his own human heart, but also remain inside Kafka's body to control the vengeful spirits. The story pretends to end on an open note, yet it simultaneously makes it difficult to envision a sequel. It's disheartening to see how this familiar setup might not have made a lasting impact, similar to the success of Tokyo Ghoul and Attack on Titan, which have achieved cultural significance. Instead, Kaiju No. 8 is likely to be forgotten, overshadowed by numerous completed series. Alternatively, its safe ending might suggest concerning new trends in manga endings. The anime will initially generate some interest, but by the time Season 2 concludes, leaving only one season left, the last embers of interest for this decent but unremarkable series will dwindle. Only the devoted fans of the story and cast that barely receive their due will remain. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more content. ShryphonX out.